تو را چه سود فخر به فلک بر فروختن، هنگامی که هر غبار راه لعنت شده نفریت می کند. تو را چه سود از باغ و درخت که با یاسها به دار سخن گفته ای، آنجا که قدم برنهاده باشی گیاه از رستن تن میزند، چرا که تو تقوای خاک و آب را هرگز باور نداشتی. فغان که سرگذشت ما سرود بی اعتقاد سربازان تو بود که از فتح قلعه روسپیان باز بیامد. باش تا نفرین دوزخ از تو چه سازد که مادران سیاه‌پوش، داغداران زیباترین فرزندان آفتاب و باد، هنوز از سجاده ها سر برنکنده.
On a hillside near Tehran, Iran, lies the graveyard of Khavaran. The northwestern part is the burial site for the Baha'is, who as members of a banned faith have been banished from Iran's official cemeteries. Since 1981, the leftist political prisoners executed by the Islamic Republic have been buried in this graveyard as well. Their families, who call the graveyard the Garden of Khavaran, gather here regularly. Each family sits or stands in a certain spot that they feel a connection to, since no mother, father, child, or spouse has been informed of the burial location of their beloved. But families have made guesses and have marked with stones rows of possible graves. Some have planted a sapling in that spot, and with much hardship, clandestinely, under a veil or in a soda bottle, have brought water for it. The fear of the military is omnipresent. Once in a while, they raid the graveyard destroy the rows, uproot the plants, and harass the families. But nothing stops the families from returning to this garden. They mark the rows over again, replant the trees, and persistently gather for the memorial ceremonies of Reza, Susan, Mohsen, Nastaran, and thousands of other political prisoners who have lost their lives for their beliefs. Summer of 1988. Khavaran is in turmoil. The stench of death hangs over the hillside, a signal of warning. For months, families have been denied visits. They have knocked at every possible door to get news of their imprisoned and have received nothing but insult and humiliation. A piece of clothing in the dirt catches an eye. A new mass grave. This discovery shatters all hopes. A few months later, the extent of the disaster surfaces. Thousands of parents, one by one, are summoned to receive a bag of clothing, or if lucky, their child's last will. More than 16 years have passed since this national disaster. The policy of all the Islamic Republic officials towards this atrocity have been silence. But thanks to the prisoners who had survived this nightmare, the secret has been revealed. Today, we know that August of 1988 was the month of the massacre of the imprisoned members of the Mujahideen, and September was the month of the massacre of the leftist prisoners. Today, we know the names of more than 4,500 prisoners who lost their lives in the summer of 1988. We also know the names of the leaders who ordered the massacre and many of the executioners. However, the case of the 1988 massacre of political prisoners in Iran is still open. The endless efforts of the victims' families and justice seekers all around the world will eventually bring this case to closure.
الان اینقدر هیجان زده هستم که واقعا نمیتونم برای شما تشریح کنم که اونجا چه خبر بود. هر کسی که وارد این سرزمین مقدس میشد همه با گل و شیرینی و میوه و با فلاکس‌های شربت و آب و تمام این سرزمین شده بود گل. یک پارچه گل. پدر و مادر و همه با کمری خمیده، بدنی لرزان.